I'm Nur Nadia Wahida binti Mak Yusof from 5 Khazin.
My name is Muhammad Sri Iskandar from 5 Khazin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is INSYIRAH ARIFAH binti Ismail and I'm from 5 Khazin. Today, we will be presenting about food security and green technology.
What is food security? According to the United Nations Committee on World Food Security is defined as meaning that all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient and nutritious food that meets their food preference and dietary needs for an active and healthy life. Gratefully, Malaysia is generally a food secure nation. Malaysia was ranked 28 out of 113 countries by the Global Security Index in 2019. All major foods are available and sufficiently to meet the demand. Food security is assessed by 4 measurements. Number 1, availability, which means the physical presence of food through domestic production, commercial imports, or food aid. Number 2, access, which means a household's ability to acquire adequate amounts of food through many ways. Number 3, utilization, which means a household's consumption of the food it has access to and the individual's ability to absorb and metabolize the nutrients. And last, number 4, stability, which means the condition where food is regularly and periodically available and affordable so that it contributes to nutritional security.
Latest food security statistic of Malaysia has shown that Malaysia produces some food commodities and import the balance. According to GFSI report in 2018, sufficiency supply of food has increased by 30% to reach 63.8 points, which is greater than world average 62.9 at GFSI 2019. And Malaysia needs to outsource its food supply from another
What are
country.
the examples of food security? There are many examples of food security programs such as soup kitchen, food banks, school lunch programs and many other programs that give food to people in need without requiring any type of commitment in return. These initiatives provide short-term relief for the immediate problem of hunger, and it also solves the underlying problems that cause food insecurity such as poverty, long-term access to foods and food skills. For a local example, Malaysia, in collaboration with the government institutions and the private sectors, work together to increase the staple food production by leveraging the agrobiotechnology, investing in rural areas, and also minimalizing the marginalization of small farmers and other shareholders. Plus, Ministry of Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry has organised various workshops, seminars and memorandums of understanding between ministries, private firms, agencies and also shareholders to ensure a continuous supply of food. And for the global example, in Canada, Buy Local Keep It in Kittiwake program has launched by Kittiwake Economic Development Corporation to educate consumers on the positives of buying local and provide retailers and restaurants with a database of local farmers from which to source their food.
What is good impact of food security in our country? As we can see today, the country is facing a COVID-19 pandemic. So, the agricultural sector is given a lot of attention to ensure the continuity of food security. At the same time, it can protect farmers who are vulnerable to economic hardship. The average wage of agricultural sector workers is the lowest compared to other sectors before.
What is green technology? Green technology is an umbrella term to describe the use of technology and science to create products and services that are environmentally friendly. Green technology is related to clean technology, which is specifically refers to products or services that improves operational performances while reducing cost, energy consumption, waste, and also negative effects to the environment.
Broadly, the importance of green tech lies in reducing the risk posed by environmental damage and conserving natural resources. It also ensures that clean and renewable sources of energy are used to prevent the complete exhaustion of the other non-renewable sources. For example, of green tech, including technology infrastructure used to conserve natural resources, recycle waste, purify water, and many more.
Next, example of green technology. Example number 1 is a wastewater treatment. This includes membrane filtration, microbial fuel cells, nanotechnology, development of biological treatments, and natural treatment systems such as wetlands. All these processes are used to make water drinkable or significantly reduce the presence of pollutants from what is discharged into the sea and rivers. Example number 2 is generation of energy from waste, also called waste to energy, which is technology that generates energy from garbage. At TCAM Group, they develop waste treatment solutions that generate energy in the form of steam, hot water, or electricity that each company can later use for internal process. Example number 3 is about solar energy. Solar energy is the most abundant energy on Earth, and solar power is on the rise. Scientists have been able to overcome a design of solar panels by allowing them to collect energy in both rain and sun, called all-weather solar panels. This allows any homes at any location can produce electricity for their home. During rainfall, the solar panels generate electricity from the force of the rain falling on their surface. So interesting.
So the future impact at green tech will be a great change to humanity, from energy sustainability, source reduction, innovation, and many more. A significant increase in efficiency level in the next 5 to 10 years, and more stricter implementation of measure to lower emission, plus better and more sustainable design will be produced, and whole new building will be created to use smart energy innovation and use.
In addition, there is also green technology in food production. Green food production often evokes organic farming practices typical a few centuries ago. This type of farming uses a small area of land for crops and another dedicated area for grazing sheep, beef, and also goat. These farming entities were almost always self-sufficient with no use of pesticides, herbicides, and the only fertilizer used was manure. As a typical cradle-to-cradle approach, organic farming suits in the notion of green technology. These farming practices have to be evaluated for sustainability. Lastly, organic farming performs better in the terms of biodiversity, soil fertility, air quality, mitigating resources depletion, climate change, and also groundwater pollution as compared to conventional agriculture. that's all.